And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks had far and away the league's most efficient offense last season. Their star, Luka Doncic, is rightfully credited for most of that, but their role players were also shooting the ball well. Now, the 2004 Mavs, with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash, were arguably the greatest offense ever, but this group could give them a run for their money. Kevin?
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. And the Clippers starting five. The stars of this team on the wing, George and Leonard. Morris is out there with Batum, and it's Jackson in at the one spot. And for Dallas. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. The wing pair, Hardaway and Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Doncic right side. Out to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Batum with the ball. Over Porzingis. A shot by Batum, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. Here's Doncic. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
That free throw good from Doncic. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And so it's Dallas with him. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Outside Hardaway. Finney-Smith kicks to Kleba. Porzingis high post. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway against George. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Hardaway against George.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now Hardaway. Doncic right side. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Jackson. Now here's Hardaway. Doncic outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and the shot goes down. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep, George. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Finney-Smith off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
George looking over the floor. Leonard on the wing. Unloads from 13. And the shot is long. Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Doncic left side. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, the assertiveness to his approach. Luka Doncic on the catch and shoot. Easy.
The pass to Leonard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. Hardaway with the steal. All alone. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Now, this has to help Hardaway Jr.'s confidence. You'd like to see him make an impact on both ends.
1:25 left in the first. And here's George for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 11 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Maxi Kleber. Josh Richardson's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Zubac. Here's Mann. Pass to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside, Richardson. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Rondo drives in. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Doncic outside. Powell with the screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Luka Doncic is so clever. This guy able to draw the contact to get himself to the free throw line.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
Free throw is good from Doncic. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Leonard looking around. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Mavericks leading by 9. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Josh Richardson. Doncic out there with Powell. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Now here's Leonard after Luka Doncic's miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Richardson finds Brunson. Doncic right side. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Group getting ready for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Nicolo Melli. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Richardson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Leonard. Paul George, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis. And here's Brunson, driving inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jackson. And he lays it straight in. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here's Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Jackson. Batum, screen on Brunson. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway against George. Hardaway with it. The pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit. Clippers trailed by 15.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Clippers on defense. Down by 15. Driving to the basket.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Crafty move. He can't hit that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Brunson. For the 3. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
Brunson against Jackson. The fader. Off on the layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Now here's Brunson. Now Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, George looking to end the run. Cranes the three-pointer. George has got 6.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Clippers. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, George. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. Here's Finney-Smith. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Dallas. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 17 points and 3 rebounds. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
And when Luka is feeling it, you're in for a long night. Such a clever player on the offensive end. He's been toying with defenders and finding ways to score.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Wing pairing for him, it's George and Leonard. Batuma's out there with Morris, and it's Jackson at the point.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Out to Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3", can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard attacking. That one goes. Count it.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
Morris with a screen on Doncic. Jackson looking it over. Outside, George.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box end.
Doncic outside. Clippers trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Now, Doncic. Paul George missing from long range. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. And here is Doncic. Takes it inside. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Look for Dallas. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Nicolo Melli comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Batum. Luke Kennard comes in for Marcus Morris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jackson. Right side, Rondo. Passes it to Leonard. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Doncic against George. Clippers trailed by 19. And Leonard has it in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Finney Smith. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Finney Smith's got 5.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here's George. He has 6. Outside Rondo. Tries again. Zubac, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Melli. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Melly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Mann's checked in. .116 left in the third. Doncic outside. Powell sends a screen for Doncic. Powell inside. Nails the baby hook. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Shooting two.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. He's perfect from the line this time. 52 seconds left in the third. The pass to Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Inside. Kennard's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 20. Here's Brunson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. LA has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the post players for them, Kleba and Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. After the miss for Reggie Jackson. Doncic with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And they pick up 2. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Outside Hardaway, fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Batum kicks to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Driving the lane. The shot's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Brunson. Passes to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis beyond the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Leonard.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Hardaway with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. George is checked in. Doncic against Jackson. And here's George for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Mavericks leading by 18. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Clippers trail by 16. George finds Jackson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hardaway. Oh! Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Batum. The dish to Leonard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now Porzingis. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Shoots over Batum, and it's Dallas with another.
Boy, how comfortable is KP in the mid-range? Porzingis, what touch.
Outside Jackson. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And here is Doncic. Here's Hardaway. Excellent D there from George. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson from long range gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. .130 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Melly passes to Cauley-Stein. Burke looking over the floor. Over Rondo. Cousins pulls it in. Clippers trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rondo with the ball. Pass to Beverly. And here is Cousins. Cauley-Stein defending. Tries from 7. No good from Cousins. Al Richardson. Pass to Burke. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
– 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.